Once upon a time, you knew of a certain Raymond Aqua who I was married to. I have been separated from Raymond Aqua for 3 years.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye!
I am no longer married. Miss G has sparked a public debate. Well, she came on live to do a video, or she made a self-video, posted it on her socials, trying to address certain issues about her divorce and the fact that she is no longer married to her ex-husband, Raymond Aqua. What are the details? People are asking questions. Some people are saying, Charlie, she came on live to settle a score or try to explain or find a solution to a problem. But looks like she just did a trade-off. She has traded one problem for two problems. Well, my name is Roland Amate. You're welcome. This is live on Roland Report. So make sure you subscribe. Here is where you can find all your juicy stories, trending stories, and more on this particular channel. So recommend this channel to others, and don't forget that Shakzi has got us covered on this particular episode. The story is even captured on Ghana Web, and it says, I am no longer married to Raymond Aqua, Miss G announces. So Ghanaian media personality Gloria Akpen-Enyakun, popularly known as Miss G, has announced that she is no longer married to Raymond Aqua. In this new vlog shared on social media, the former host of United Showbiz on UTV revealed she has been separated from Raymond Aqua for the past 3 years and divorced for 2 years. My name is Gloria Akpen-Enyakun. I have no documentations that bears the name Aqua. I know this is because once upon a time you knew a certain Raymond Aqua who I was married to. Unfortunately, I have been separated from Raymond Aqua for 3 years and divorced officially from him for 2 years. So I don't have any ties to him, she said. Although the parties have kept quiet over the news for the past years, Miss G revealed that it had become necessary to announce it due to her child. Okay, I wouldn't have responded to or addressed it because it is nobody's business. What I did with my private life, but now there's a child involved and I do not want him growing up to be confused about his paternity, and I have no business whatsoever anymore with Raymond Aqua, she said. Miss G further admonished Ghanaians who address her appropriately henceforth. I see that people want to attach us. Yes, maybe you didn't know. It's okay. My name is Gloria Akpene. No Aqua attached. Please let the gentleman breathe. Well, like I said, she said this in a video. But before we watch the video, I have some pointers or some observations or questions that people are asking. The people in the compound house are asking some questions, and I hope that after this presentation, Miss G would see the need, perhaps in her subsequent vlogs, to come and answer. But before I spill my questions, let's go and listen to Miss G. When we come back, we will have a discussion on this.
Hi, my name is Miss G, and it's a pleasure to come your way through this medium. I have been away for quite a while, and for some people I've lost touch with them. I tried as much as possible whilst I was away to be active on social media, but you know, it wasn't as much as people would expect and of course would have appreciated. I understand now I'm back fully, back home, and it's so great to be back to the sunny side. I must add that because it was cold out there. Now, I decided to start a new vlog titled G O'Clock. G O'Clock will come your way every week, and G O'Clock is going to be centered on conversations around me, getting to put myself out there some more. This is also because a lot of people have asked questions and I can't directly answer to in DM too many questions that I would want to address, maybe generally, so that I don't have to be responding to different people on the same matter every time or as much as they reach out. This is also because I realized that some people just got to know the brand Miss G. There are people who have followed from the days of the multimedia group when I was on Joy News, Hits FM, and all of that. I appreciate you so much for your loyalty. You are the real deal. You guys have been there, saying it, heard it. What else to say? But there are people also who followed along the line and have been bombarded with misinformation from all quarters. And people reach out to me in my DM and I have to answer and answer. So I just thought of a way to connect with you. Like I did some years ago with G Connect, thought to connect with the fan base, thought to connect with people, speak to them. Let's start all over again with G O'Clock. I have a new name, so it's a new start, a fresh one for that matter. I am glad to be back home. Thanks to all my friends out there, especially to you, Anne-Marie. You are a friend indeed. Miss Cheche, thank you so much. God bless you. Like I keep telling you, you have created another definition of friendship that is imprinted in my memory forever. Now, if no friend lives up to this standard, I don't do friends again. No. But thank you so much. Mauna Yira Onovi, Mauna Yira Kakaka. To my Cameroonian family, Rachel, Mom, Valerie, like your daughter calls you, Mimi, Claudine, and your son Junior. Junior is such an amazing young man. My baby boy Marcel, and every other friend I made there, Lambi, Uncle P and his family. Thanks to you, Mami Sawa. My senior Gertrude, coming all the way from Kentucky. It was a pleasure to see you, Gertrude. Thank you so much for the gifts. Also, a special thanks to you, Don D. Capito, the Ghana Music Awards team that came to do the baby shower, the surprise in Ohio. Thank you so much. To you, Jerome, and your wife, Theo, Sir Isaac, Reverend Adontim Boatin. The list is long, like there's a tall list of people that I need to say thank you to, but I'm very grateful. If I didn't mention your name, I'm so sorry. I'm sure in subsequent vlogs when I remember, I'll mention your name. Miss Nana, everybody that showed me some sort of kindness, was concerned about me during my stay in the United States of America. My friend Frank and the family, I'm so grateful. Victoria and of course Emmanuel Popolampo, everybody, all those who went on the Amazon link, bought something for my baby shower. I am grateful to you. God bless you for taking out time to be a blessing to me and my baby boy. We are very grateful. Now, another group of people I want to say thank you to the Despite Media Group, the company where I work. I'm so grateful to everybody who took out time to reach out, those who were on my timeline, checking up on me, those who sent me private messages, checking up on me. God bless you all. I really appreciate. To the management of Despite Media Group, let's start off first with the director, Dr. Osei Kwame Despite. Thank you very much, sir, for your benevolence, for your empathy, for being such a grand director who has a heart of gold, for allowing me to step out of my position to go out there and live my life. Thank you so much to your bosom friend and of course your brother, Dr. Ofori Sapon. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very, very grateful. To your son, General Manager Kennedy Asante Osei. Thank you so much, sir. So the biggest thanks of all goes to the man himself, our father, my biggest support system at the Despite Media Group, Dr. Father Dixon Na. Sir, I did not take your kindness for granted. You're such a magnanimous human being. I'm so grateful I met you. May God cause people from far and near to show you kindness. May the Lord's mercy remain with you and your household. Father, thank you. Thank you. I know I've sent you messages to say show gratitude, but this is for the whole world to know how grateful I am. But this is also for the whole world to know that I cherish everything that you've done for me and my family and for making my dream possible. Thank you so much, sir. I'm doing all this vote of thanks. I know some people do not understand. Look, if you know the corporate setting, you're entitled to a month annual leave. In fact, it's 21 days annual leave. And then you have 3 months maternity leave. That's if you're pregnant. But I have done 6 months and I am still employed. I am still being paid. That is what makes a difference for me, and that's why I'm grateful. These people didn't throw me out. They didn't say, oh, you're going out there, go. They kept me on the payroll, and I'm so, so grateful. So I'm grateful to them. So now to another subject I want to address in this vlog. I saw all the congratulatory messages when I posted my pictures. I responded to the ones that were in my DM. I couldn't respond to everybody. There were too many, but I know that love was massive. I did it for 5 days straight, and people kept showing love. People kept sharing. People sent messages of how grateful they are to God on my behalf and how thankful they are. I really, really appreciate it. I was so touched. There were people who said, I was praying for you, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Look, if you know my story, you know that there's a lot to be thankful for. I've been ridiculed online. There are people who have called me names online. People called me barren in comments sections. People have, all sorts of things have been said. Let me just leave it at that. But it's okay. God has glorified himself. That's the most important thing. I realize, however, that during the conversations about me having a baby, some vlogs wrote Gloria Akpene Nyaku Akwa. My name is Gloria Akpene Nyaku. I have no documentation that bears the name Akwa. I know this is because once upon a time you knew of a certain Raymond Akwa who I was married to. Unfortunately, I have been separated from Raymond Akwa for 3 years, divorced officially for 2 years. So I don't have any ties with Raymond Akwa. I wouldn't have responded, I wouldn't have addressed it because, of course, it's nobody's business what I did with my private life. But now there's a son involved, or there's a child involved, and I do not want him growing up to be confused about his paternity. Who is my daddy? They say certain Raymond Akwa is no. I have no business whatsoever anymore with Raymond Akwa. I see that people want to attach us. Yes, maybe you didn't know, so it's okay. Now you know. My name is Gloria Akpene Nyaku. No Akwa attached. Please let the gentleman breathe. Recently, he graduated law school. Obi cultural story, I still saw Miss G's husband. Come on, the guy has a personality of his own. Like, he's a big guy in his field. When I do things wrong in the media, or when people want to praise me, they always will go and attach. And Miss G's husband, Raymond Akwa, please. It used to be, but it's no longer the case. So please, for the vlogs who were writing about me, my name is Gloria Akpene Nyaku, known as Miss G. In fact, I would prefer that any day, anytime you refer to me as Miss G, because that's the name everybody knows. No Akwa attached. Give the man some grace. We don't have any problems whatsoever. That's why we don't even find the need, we didn't find the need to make a public announcement of it. But now, I have a son who is not an Akwa. So please, refrain from referring to my son as an Akwa, and also from referring to me as Gloria Akpene Nyaku and anything else. My name is Gloria Akpene Nyaku. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that is Miss G for you. Some of the questions there, they are very simple. Now, when you check the post that Miss G made on her socials, or the vlog, the new vlog that she is talking about, the G O'Clock vlog, of which she made this particular video from, she titled it, I am not married. Now, this particular caption, either she's looking for attention or maybe she's indeed not married. That is on the side. What the people in the compound house are asking is that, if you are not married, then how come you are now addressing your marriage issues now? And I'm sure the answer to that from Miss G is out of the fact that, okay, now she's not married specifically to Raymond Akwa. Now, let's go forward with the questions. Another one is, okay, we know that Miss G is now the host of United Showbiz, of which the moment she took seat, I mean when she got pregnant, she had to take maternity leave. She had to take maternity leave. Matisse says, I see the paternity leave back on. Says, oh, yeah, or maternity leave, and also work paternity leave. Just say, fine, that is just on the side. But then, Miss G went on maternity leave. Now, with that maternity leave, people are now asking, who is the father of the child? Because according to you, you said you are not married. And if you are not married, you've been separated from Raymond Akwa. And for people who don't know, Raymond Akwa and Miss G are all ex-workers of Multimedia Group. So when Miss G was at Multimedia, That was when the bond, you know what I mean, started. And they got married in 2017. Until so say she's been divorced for 3 years. I'm sure you're 2025, 24, 23. That means from 2023. That is right. Now, she got married in 2017, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So about 6 years now. But then she now has a child, and she's saying that she's not married to Raymond Akwa again. And she's seeing the need to respond to this because people are referring to her child as Little Aqua, Little Aqua, Little Aqua. No, say that be. The only Aqua that she knows now is Belakwa and not Raymond Akwa. So if it has to do with Raymond Akwa, then please, she's begging you. Her child is not Aqua, neither is she now addressed to Aqua. But in her presentation, Compound House for the dream, she said that she in her presentation, she talked about, okay, the fact that I was once married to a certain Raymond Akwa. And then a Compound House said, hey, now your ex-husband, somebody that you claim you don't have any problem with, somebody that you are supposed to give respect to, you are referring to him as a certain Miss G has come to respond. So she made this post after that particular video saying that, oh please, I've got massive respect for Raymond Akwa. I didn't think of the word certain in that light. I am very sorry if it sounded derogatory, sincerely, but for the paternity of my child, you won't have heard a word from me. So please ignore the grammar. Madam, when it comes to the grammar there, we can ignore. But now, you saw the paternity of the child as important, of which you didn't want any form of public misrepresentation. And like you said, you don't want the child to be confused. Say, na friend in yako. And so, no be friend aqua. That is why you saw the need to come and publicly announce. But the thing is that, if anybody can tell a child's name or can confirm a child's name, it is not the public. It is you, the parent. So why are you scared that somebody would give your child a different name if you have given your child another name? That is just on the side. Now, what people are asking, my final question, is the fact that you captioned your video, I am not married. Yet, when you watch the video, Miss G is wearing 2 rings on her marriage finger. So, you said you've been separated from Raymond Akwa for 3 years. That's fine. And you are officially divorced for 2 years. That's fine. That's also fine. So, does that mean that Miss G is married? At what point did she marry? Is it a secret wedding? Then this will be the most secretive wedding that we've ever seen. Somebody that married in 2017, after 4 years or 5 years, got divorced and married again during the time of her divorce confirmation. Clap for her. Madam, show us the way. In fact, we need to study, because there are some people that want to do secret wedding in this country. Almost secret here and secret. They say secret, but so be at your phone. Well, I don't know what you think, but if you also think this particular response from Miss G is also one that is satisfactory to you, when you go on social media there, trust the social media in-laws to be bringing some form of stories and allegations. And I know this is just the opening of so many questions to come. But then, some people are saying this is not the answer to the problem that she came on live to solve. But she just traded it off for more questions. And more revelations are definitely going to come. Trust me, that's the moment I get wind of one, I will sit here, Sam Tuga will on camera, put mic on me, and I will tell you the story. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!